Well, Nathan, the season has finished in positive fashion. A 2-0 victory against Macclesfield this afternoon. Just your thoughts on that one?
I thought we were very professional. Macclesfield have, brought a young team. Rightfully, they're looking after themselves, ready for a massive game for themselves on Tuesday. But we had to get our focus right. We had to go get the job done. We didn't want it to be an end of season game that meant nothing to us. Obviously, we're finishing where we were. Macclesfield were exactly the same. We wanted to put a performance on, and I think obviously we've had the lion's share of possession. I would have liked us to score more goals, but I'm not going to grumble with a clean sheet. The 2-0 win.
Yeah, and you've touched on the youth of the Macclesfield side, but at the same time, there had a couple of players in there that really did cause some problems, especially their number 10, looked a real live wire on their side. Yeah,
they're experienced players. There's 11 men out there. It's never ever going to be easy. It's all about attitude and applying yourselves properly. And I thought we did that for the duration of the game. Concentration levels were good. We've complained about that. We've complained about the times when we've been in lots of possession in games, and we've gone and lost the game and we've switched off, and in transition teams have broken scored against us. So listen, it was about good habits for us today. Yes, it's the end of the regular season for us, but we've got a big game coming up in a couple of weeks, and it was important that we finished the season strongly.
Yeah, and then in terms of how the first goal came about, Stephen Walker there just tapping at the back post, a fantastic ball from Nathan Thomas. It felt like in the first half there was a few times where I had similar situations, getting the ball and just missing that person there. Luckily he was there this occasion.
Yeah, we had 12 occasions on the left hand side and 3 on the right hand side in the first half where we didn't capitalise on it, and the possession that we had and the good areas that we were getting into. So listen, it was one of them. I wanted to put the game to bed, and Nathan Thomas is clinical on left or the right side. Well, like you say, within 5 minutes of coming on, he's set one up and very nearly scored one himself. So at that particular point, I think it was for us to then manage the game, which we did.
Yeah, in terms of that game management, it sums up really the fact that it sort of took Macclesfield until the last couple of minutes to get that sort of first real chance they had in the second half. But the second goal coming from Dan Rowan, good to see us making the most of a corner in that situation.
Yeah, great corner by Priestley. It was on a postage stamp on Danny's head, and he's put it in. Again, we probably haven't scored enough goals from corners this season, but again, it's nice to see Danny do that. I don't know if that's his 6th or 7th goal of the season. It was a towering header. He's a dominant player in that box for us and in our defensive box, and it's a great way to cap the season off for Danny as well.
Yeah, and just a word for Danny as well, the fact it was his 200th appearance for Whitby today, so quite fair that he scored a goal in it as well.
Yeah, listen, the kid's a legend. I've got all the time from him. I've known him a lot of years. I actually brought him to this football club when he first joined, and he's been absolutely brilliant. 200 games in some comes. It shows how his fitness levels have kept up for a player he's a big lad. He gets stuck in. He's physical on his headers, but no, it's a great achievement for that.
Yeah, and in terms of your preparation, got a couple of weeks now, and then it's the North Riding Senior Cup final, which I'm sure is going to be a great occasion for the players to go and enjoy playing at the Riverside, for the fans as well. And how do you the preparation coming on the back of a good victory like this?
Yeah, this was the ideal game, to be honest with you, with Macclesfield doing so well in the league and securing second place. Perfect game for us to attack today and really work on some stuff in the final third. I think we've done that. It's a good prep game for us. We'll try and get another one in between now and the game, and we've just got to get our schedule right now. We've got to keep our focus right. There's a lot to look forward to. We want to play at the Riverside. A lot of the lads support the borough. Great surface, it'll suit us. We're not missing our laurels into competition.
Yeah, just looking at the league campaign as a whole, it was always going to be, regardless of what it was today, a 12th place finish, pretty much bang in the middle of the pack. I suppose you'll have some regret to the fact how close we were to the playoffs at one point, but at the same time, on the whole, for the cup run, it's been a fantastic season.
Yeah, listen, there's always regrets. Even when you do well, you're always trying to improve. You're looking at where it went wrong. I think the boys have been fantastic right the way through the season. Great start to the season up until probably December, January. The FA Cup run was something that will forever be in our memories. What an achievement for us. And we dropped off from January onwards, and numerous reasons for that. I think a little bit of adversity in losing the 3 points when we did. Mask resigning from the league was another 3 points, and I've mentioned about experience a lot, and lots of people question, well, we've got experienced players in the team, lads who've played higher levels and stuff, but that's not the experience I'm talking about. It's the experience to pull yourself away from that adversity when the chips are down, to forget about things like losing 3 points and dropping 2 and 3 places down the league through no fault of our own. You've got to overcome it. Every team has challenges during the season. We just fell away from it. I'm not going to blame the lads because they're all on a learning curve. Even the older boys were forever learning. But listen, they've been fantastic, and you know, someone told me yesterday, I think it's the most successful season so far for Whitby Town in the last 27 years. So we've got a lot to look forward to. I think you've seen the quality on show today, the way we express ourselves. We play great possession football. There's rotations in the game that teams struggle to fathom out. We know we just need to be a little better to get to where we want to be, and that's what the summer's about now. Obviously we'll recruit, as we always do. We need to look at things, players will move on, new players will come in, and it's about getting everything together ready to go again next season.
Thank you very much, Nathan.
Thank you.